J. Cole dropped a new track, Cloud Baby. It was beautiful, but he's still with the light-skin energy.
I would've lost the battle, dog. I would've lost the pro.
Don't pop back up and say, if I would've, I could've, but then I would've lost, nigga. No.
And we got Pierce Morgan is apologizing or forced to apologize to Jay-Z and Beyonce because Jaguar Wright said too much.
We apologize to Jay-Z and Beyonce.
We reported it was a cease and desist. It wasn't that. It was quite bluntly an ultimatum, which is remove that false accusation or a court's going to order you to.
And we have Young Philly arrested and charged in Australia.
Popular musician and YouTuber from the UK known as Young Philly has been extradited from Queensland to WA.
And we got FBG Duck's mother doing too much by suing everybody.
Mother is now suing rapper Lil Durk, the estate of late rapper King Von.
I'm gonna be real, I hope it don't work out for you.
Cloud Baby's Elevation Nation, we have a special guest in the house, JB Combs, not related to Diddy.
Yeah, man.
We are gonna talk about it.
Gotta talk about it.
Let's go.
Stay tuned. Let's go.
What's up this week?
I didn't get with the 1, 2, 3. You know what it is. We gotta pay some bills, so we'll be back after this.
Thanks to Epidemic Sound, you get a 7-day free trial.
You like free things? You get a free trial with over 40,000 tracks, 90,000 sound effects that we use personally on the show.
No copyright claim.
That's copyright.
The main important thing.
You don't have to worry about anything. Once you start choosing some sounds, you get personalized recommendations. Everything comes to you. You have unlimited downloads to choose from. You could be like us and have the show popping.
Make sure you sign up. Go check it out. You have a 7-day free trial. If you don't like it, you could always cancel. And guys, go have fun.
All right, let's get back to the show.
Don't pop back up and say, if I would've, I could've, but then I would've lost, nigga. No, not over dead presidents. Yo, that's where I agree with Parks. You ever heard dead presidents? The nigga was holding his man's hand at the hospital bed, saying, I'm gonna kill them niggas for you. Get the fuck out of here with this soft shit. I hate this soft hip-hop shit. It's soft.
I would've lost the battle, dog. I would've lost the pro.
Cloud Baby's Elevation Nation, we are here.
Yes.
We have a special guest.
We do.
JB Combs.
Yeah, man.
Clap it up.
Yeah, man.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah, man. Appreciate it. Thanks
So
for
we
having
are
me,
here to talk our recklessness.
Yes.
All right. A lot of alleged.
You seen the show
true.
before,
No
you know
recklessness.
Yeah, Allah. I love it, man. I love it, man. Good to be here, man. Yeah, let's talk shit.
We'll get into some of the stuff you're doing too, but let's get right into J. Cole dropping one of the hottest hits. You've been hating, saying it's light skin energy, but I'm not having that. It's Elevation Nation.
It is.
Finally, we got
Son.
Elevation Nation. We got some positivity. We ended the beef. We're just a couple of months late, Cole. We're just a couple of months late. I will say that. We're a couple of months late, but we forgive you. It's all right. It's all right.
Forgive you.
That's all right.
With bars like that, he should have gone in. I wanted war, son.
Bro, he needed time.
I'm a hip hop fan.
Okay.
Now, don't get me wrong. J. Cole got bars. Cloud Baby's Elevation Nation. He is the god when it comes to writing, son. It's great.
Yeah. Keep talking.
But at the same time, you're like, for example, one of the bars, he was like, right, I would have lost the battle, right?
Yeah.
But I would have lost a bro.
Now, when you first told me this, you said friend. Now, it made it sound so much weaker. I would have lost my friend. Now, look, okay? Now, you made us way worse before. Now, we know that it's bro. It's a little less light-skinned energy. Come on, man. What do you think?
All the same, all the time. I just think he pussied out, man. Like, honestly, like, first of all, he released the song. This Kendrick saying his last previous body of work was like, trash and all that. But he coming with that kind of energy and then coming and saying, oh, I'm sorry. I gotta do that. I'm like, come on, man. Why you gotta do that?
Man, let him ride his bike
Why you
in
gotta
peace.
do that? Why you gotta do that, man? I mean,
peace.
if he's on a journey to be, all like in peace and all that, then he should have stayed out of it.
That's true.
Mind his business.
That's true.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, he did. Took a jab. He's the type of dude that was shooting the movies like this.
And then run away.
His hand is just shaking and it just closes his eyes.
Nah, come on, man.
I love J. Cole. No disrespect.
Come on, man. Come on.
I know the camp. Like,
Nah.
Come on.
Bro, you're
I'm
right.
not trying to
You're right.
disrespect.
You're
I'm
right.
just saying, but he got bars. When you
Yeah.
listen to this song, you see how effortlessly he just ride the beat. Everything connected.
Pen game,
like the
pen
story
game
was
still
great.
top tier.
But at the same time, it's like, man, I wanted to see a battle, bro. It would have been great for hip hop.
Okay, we got that. We got that with Drake and Kendrick. Cole did the smart move. He said, you know what? Let me remove myself, save my ass from getting chewed up by Kendrick. Because Drake, now there's one song we're waiting for some music from Drake, right?
True.
But this is the thing. It's been a couple of months since the big wave that hit, which was not like us, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was a big wave.
Yep.
And now we gotta the first reemergence. We got J. Cole popping his head out the cave for the first time. He's seen daylight for the first time, bro. He had The Rock covering the cage and everything. Yo, this man is just fresh air for the first time, bro.
The war is done. I'm coming out.
Yeah. Yo, he's peeking out, looking at his shadow.
That's
like
what I'm
this.
saying. The light skin energy.
Let him, dude. He's got to come forth. He's got to now come out and see what the land is like. Okay?
Yeah.
You know? Come on, man.
He did the right thing he's supposed to do for his man. He never turned on Drake. He dissed Kendrick as well. He dissed Kendrick first. What the f is he apologizing?
But because he got on a public stage.
Kendrick's biggest record, he said, did Cole foul? You remember that part?
No, but he got on a public stage and said, yo, I'm apologizing to you, my nigga, blah, 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 to Kendrick.
Because he said what he did was some bogus shit. What the f is he apologizing to Drake for?
We don't know the behind the scenes shit that he might feel guilty for.
Valid question.
Or it could be like it said, when he got on stage, he got on stage and did all that apologizing to Kendrick. I love you, Kendrick. Drake can feel away. Oh, okay, so you want to make
he ain't addressed Drake in that shit. They call it a bitch like it is. Sometimes you cheat behind your girl back, you make it up privately, and she wants the public display of, yo, tell them you did me wrong and we back right. But get the f out of here with this shit.
This is a good song, classic Cole, going back to Forest Lake type beat. What
Nice.
we mad at?
True.
Facts.
What are we
Pain
mad
game
at?
cannot question that. You know, his pain game is yeah.
And to be honest with you, the way he's writing, I don't know if Kendrick could come back and try to combat that. It's too nice.
Start a war.
Like he's like an olive branch. Just like doves flying in the background. The war is over right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So.
But he's just so good at what he does, though. I just wanted a little bit more. I guess I'm just selfish.
Yeah.
The thing is,
you know what I mean? I'm a hip hop fan.
The thing is, you really can't tell what Kendrick is up to. You know, that guy can just come out with something tomorrow right now and just be like the whole internet will just like blow up, boom. He's unpredictable. So yeah.
But bro, it'd be awesome if Kendrick goes full heel and just does a diss track to Where's Cole about this. You imagine?
No, it doesn't deserve it. It doesn't deserve a diss or anything like that. It was too good. It's not like
it was too good.
But still, I could see like Kendrick would have been like, "What do you mean I wouldn't lost the battle?
Now
that means you would have beat me.
100%.
Like, is that a slick shot?
That's what I'm saying. But also, let's be real about something. Drake really needed this.
Why? So all the attention get away from Drake.
You reckon?
Listen to the verse. The end of the verse.
Yeah.
When Cole was like, "I'm gonna say it when no one else is gonna say it." Drake, you really helped me a lot.
That's true. That is true.
And pointed out the one thing that's been not talked about enough this entire time. All of the artists that Drake's put on low key. Maybe not, they're boys, whatever, but at least when they were up and coming, gave them shows, gave them maybe a song, a feature, whatever. Fair enough, there's mutual win in there, but Drake helped a lot of dudes eat, man.
Hey Drake, you'll always be my nigga. I ain't ashamed to say you did a lot for me, my nigga.
The song is fire, first of all. The couple bars like we heard like earlier today, like the bars that there were like sick. You know, I like the fact that he acknowledged how he pulled out and all that. I like the fact that he also, you know, gave props to, you know, the guys that went through with, you know, the battle and all that. You know, so Cole has always been very honest with his pain game, and you know, yeah, it's just like rap heads don't like how the whole thing, you know, turned out, but Cole is just gonna do what Cole wants to do.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so I love it. But I'm waiting for more to come out though. Waiting for more.
Yeah, facts. Man. So Cloud Babies, Piers Morgan had Jaguar Wright on the platform. It was crazy. About 3-point-something million views in like they did 2 to 3 weeks. It was great,
bro.
But the problem is, like DJ Vlad said, I do not co-sign anything that Jaguar Wright say, okay?
Well, Jaguar Wright is known to be a conspiracy theorist. I don't really co-sign anything that she says. I've never had her on my show, and I don't have any plans to have her on my show.
He knew. DJ Vlad knew what was coming.
So Jay-Z's lawyer made a phone call, was like, yo, listen, man, I'm going to give you an ultimatum. It's either you take it off or we're going to have some problems.
This must have been shocking to you that somebody comes on a show and then kind of levels these vague-ish allegations. Were you kind of ready for something like this to eventually happen?
Listen, there's rumors and then there's nonsense, and this is one step further, right? This is a pointed and formal accusation of something, and I felt it needed to be responded to. So I think somebody reported it was a cease and desist. It wasn't that. It was quite bluntly an ultimatum, which is remove that false accusation that's demonstrably false, or a court's going to order you to. And so I think he made the wise choice and acted accordingly.
So what did your boy do? he wouldn't apologize and start beatboxing. I'm sorry, Jay-Z.
Oh, man. He tried to be professional with that apology, but we could see it in his face like,
I do not want to get sued.
We can see it.
So this lawyer is supposed to be the top-notch lawyer. Barely lost any case.
This is what scares me, though. This is the whole thing. This is why this is a problem to me. The fact that Jay-Z's lawyer has this much pull and power, and he's unbeatable and all that kind of stuff. Just the fact that if you have enough money, you can literally silence even Piers Morgan and the whole uncut show that he has. His whole thing was supposed to be like unedited. That was the whole shtick of his show. So for Jay-Z to come and say, not for me. For me, not for Hov. I'll tell you that right now. Not for me and Beyonce. Yeah. We're going to have to edit that down. You better take that out right now. True. Even if it's just an allegation. I don't care. Take it down. How interesting is that? That's how powerful Jay-Z and Jay-Z's lawyer is.
I mean, anybody could really do that. You could sue somebody for destroying your image if you think about it.
Yeah, but...
Like, it's a brand, bro. It's more than Jay-Z.
Only Jay-Z. Piers Morgan's not going to fold to anybody else like that.
Of course. You do not want to get sued by Jay. You crazy?
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. So
litigation would take forever.
There's a difference in like what power and money could do in the legal system, and therefore in just reality, bro. You could control the narrative. Jay-Z, but he's better watch out, man. Jaguar Wright's got a mouth on her, bro, and she be spitting.
Son.
She be spitting, bro.
She will stop. You know why? How she will stop?
What's up? Cease and desist.
Okay. Not only cease and desist. He set an example.
Yeah.
All right? Okay, you talk reckless about me, especially if there's no facts, I'm going to sue you. Yeah. Since I cannot sue you because you're broke, I'm going to sue every platform you go on and spread that.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
What that
means.
And
then everybody will stop interviewing her, and that's going to hurt her pocket.
What is that, though? That's the same thing a government does when they don't want their secrets out.
Sure.
Yeah, well.
It's the same shit that someone does when they want to hide something.
Yeah.
Sure. So I'm just saying. This just tells me a lot for me in the whole Jay-Z and situation. I'm not alligating either because I don't want to get shut down, Jay.
True.
All right, but I'm just saying it's a little fishy for you to be so concerned
fishy,
about a
though,
rumor.
If your lawyer is the same lawyer that's helping Eric Adams, Eric Adams is connected to Diddy, so I understand where the conspiracy is going.
I didn't want to say it. I was about to say it. You pulled the words out of my mouth, so I'm saying.
Maybe it's a conspiracy, all right? This is just opinions, all right?
Yeah, I'm just throwing shit out my ass at the moment.
Yeah.
It always sounds crazy and wild until it ain't, because, and who knows? She's not credible or lie detector test or whatever. What if she's right? What if all these things that she's seen, because she was a dominatrix. She said she used to work at these parties and tie guys up and whip them and everything like that. She was about that life. So when somebody that's about that life tells you about the life,
you giving her a lot of credibility?
I'm not. But Adam, where is she coming up with this stuff? She was at these places. She's seen it firsthand.
But remember, I keep telling you, Alex Spiro is Jay-Z's lawyer. Which, by the way, there's something going on here. Remember, I told y'all Jay-Z's lawyers also represent Tupac's estate in investigating to see if Diddy had anything to do with his death. Remember, why would Jay-Z's lawyer be representing somebody trying to pile onto Diddy unless they don't fuck with Diddy no more? Or maybe they're trying to send a message to Diddy to say, make sure you keep your fucking mouth shut while you're locked up. Don't think because you locked up, it's time to sing.
How do you feel about that? Is it sus or is it serious?
Hey, man. The man came out, said what he... I mean, I feel like a lot of rumors has been said about the Carters, like in the past. But just because of what is currently happening right now with, a very close friend of his, they can't take any chances of anyone saying anything because, like, the lawyers are out there. They're looking for things that they can fish around and,
right now,
pick on. So,
Jay-Z's on high alert.
Exactly. On high alert. Anything that pops out is shutting it down real quick. So he doesn't want to give that any oxygen, any life at all. So
it's true. Actually, in this day and age, that's a good point. No matter what, even if it's just a rumor,
you gotta shut it
enough
down.
to tarnish your money.
Your brand.
Real fast.
True.
He's working with the NFL, son. You don't want nothing to do with nothing that Diddy's doing.
Exactly.
That's true.
It's a slippery slide.
That's a slippery, oiled up, goddamn baby oiled up slide. I'll tell you that right now.
That apology alone.
Baby oils on that slide.
That apology alone was, I reckon, it wasn't just from Jay-Z and his lawyer. It also came from probably all the like corporations as well. Maybe like the NFL as well, because they're like, okay, this is someone that we work with. Yeah. This is someone that is face is a brand for what. And look at it, the NFL is coming on real pretty soon. Yeah. With Kendrick headlining as well. So it's like I feel like a lot of that, they had to come together and be like, okay, Piers Morgan,
Yeah, man.
You gotta apologize, man. You know,
You gotta do it.
You gotta do it.
If it's not true, of course.
Yeah.
You know, slander. At the end of the day, this is what this is where the definition we gotta look at with Jaguar Wright. A lot of the stuff she has said is true, but some of it, if it's not true, is so slandering to a person's credibility.
That's right.
You got to be careful about throwing accusations like that out. So that's why I'm also like, man, if she's telling the truth about all this, could you imagine?
Yeah.
What's the dominoes that are about to fall?
Americans
Everyone's quiet,
love
bro.
a good conspiracy, man. Like, it's a good story to tell, but like, yeah, it's great. There's so many narratives.
Dude,
like,
the celebrity tape. The celebrity tape now is so iconic, bro. I was even there's the random videos coming up with even like Jamie Foxx talking on like random videos like I got tapes of from his parties.
Yeah.
They were doing it, bro.
Yeah.
They're all doing it, bro.
True.
How many tapes? And apparently Jamie had a tape. And look, I don't know what the tape has on it, but apparently it's just a performance. It could be just singing.
True.
You know what I mean? Not just moaning,
Yeah.
just singing. You know what I mean? Now, apparently he had the tape, and Bobby Brown came to the house, knocking on the door, like, let me get the tape. Jamie Foxx said, I ain't got the tape no more. Bobby Brown said, I ain't leaving with nothing. Walked in the house, went to the closet, grabbed clothes, and said, walked out. Jamie said, what the hell? Just took my clothes. Goddamn.
Oh my God.
Bro, so imagine all these celebrities, they got a vault, they got votes, they got
True.
they got video cameras that back in the day, you know what, man? Like we were talking about before. When video cameras came out first, you know, and just people, many people have video cameras. Then it started to get more and more.
So they thought they were the only
They
one that
thought
They thought
that's gonna have cameras.
Yeah. They were like, nobody's gonna get these tapes.
I'm gonna record everything,
bro,
with no vault.
Nowadays we got lives. We got Shannon Sharp on there, calling Melissa.
That's what Piers Morgan is. Is a white Shannon Sharp, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why. Yeah, that's why Jay-Z had to shut it down. It was like, listen, man, this is your different audience.
Yes.
I don't want your audience to think I'm a craziness just like that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna make you pay. And plus, who are you to be talking about hip hop? Did you talk about Weinstein?
This is literally what I'm
Did you talk about all those other egregious white dude that was doing stuff? Did you do a whole deep dive on them? That's why the black community is like, yo, Piers, you're wrong for that. Like,
because we talked about this. We're like, the Diddy situation has got so big that even white people care about it.
Yeah,
even
sure.
Piers Morgan is trying to cover it. So Piers made the ultimate mistake by even trying to get into this world, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
He's a hater though. A lot of people call him racist because remember he was making fun of Meghan Markle.
Of course, you can't look like Piers Morgan and sound like Piers Morgan, expect to not come off like racist. He's not. Like, we'll be real. Piers Morgan is not a racist, but
that's what they saying. I'm not saying he is.
He for sure looks like it.
So this might be the end of Young Philly's career.
So type shit, like.
Everything started when Philly finished his tour in Australia. 1 minute he was performing in Perth, the next news breaks that he's been accused of some serious charges.
My people's, like everyone, I've heard the reports coming out of Australia. Whilst I understand many of you want my reaction on it, as this is an ongoing court case, I hope you guys can understand that I can't and won't be commenting on it publicly. So yeah, I've just come on here to basically let you know the reasons as to why I can't.
Young Philly has been arrested on charges of assault and all sorts of other stuff too. There's a many counts in Perth. This is where it happened, and now he's been extradited back to Perth. He's gonna face court.
So he was in
Perth.
Queensland.
He made it all the way to Queensland. Bro, he was on tour with Promised Land, right?
Yeah.
And you were at the festival.
Yeah.
We have a correspondent that was on the ground. We're gonna talk to him in just a second.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna talk to him in just a second.
Oh my God.
So Young Philly obviously was going way too crazy and assumed that this girl, I don't know what's going on with this, and then made his way all across Australia, right to Brisbane, and then called all the way back.
Right to Perth.
Popular musician and YouTuber from the UK, known as Young Philly, has been extradited from Queensland to WA, accused of serious sexual allegations following an incident in Perth.
That's right, Lara, and it's serious. He's facing 4 counts of penetration without consent, 3 counts of occasioning bodily harm, and 1 count of impeding a person's normal breathing or circulation.
Bro, that's crazy.
Now, Promised Land is a festival that happened not too long ago, and he was a part of it, featuring as one of the artists on there, I think.
Yeah,
right? And
it was on lineup.
Did you get to see him, bro?
Yeah, I saw him. Vibe to one of his latest song, Tempted. Too tempted.
Now
to
don't say
get
you
high.
vibe too hard.
No.
This is Diddy allegations right here.
No.
They're trying to paint Young Philly
The song was
Diddy,
cool.
like
It was
miniature
cool.
Diddy,
But now,
son.
like,
It's
nah,
crazy.
man, come on.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
That's wild, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Slip the game, but it's mine. He said that in the song.
You're right. We don't know. It's it still hasn't been charged.
Yeah.
Like it hasn't been going to the courts.
But
fully.
this ain't like America, you know what I mean?
It's Australia, bro. It's Australia. Like, you know, you never know. Like, these people really come hard when it comes to allegations like this.
Come hard, son.
Bro, there's like a 99% guilty. Like,
son, not even his
99.
friends are speaking out.
Oh, bro,
I think
like trying to help him. Everybody's like saying, every video I watched, there was like, oh, like behind the scene, he was just an arrogant dude. The way he talked to girls and this and that. Like,
I heard that.
Yeah. A lot of his own like peeps don't really. Not shocked that he didn't get arrested.
He's fake nice, huh?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, they said that. And touching on that too, like I think earlier today I heard a news about like the girl that, you know, that actually was involved, the victim. Yeah. This, I don't know if it's true, but it said like she's a prostitute, and you know, that kind of stuff happened, and I think she didn't want to report it herself, but somehow, some way, the story got out there, and the friend of her came out and made a video, you know, talking about how the whole thing happened. Yeah, okay. She hasn't come out to own up to it yet, but her face is like flying around the internet right now. Like I saw a video, a photo of that today.
Like she gets in his car and he's literally shouting at her saying like, no, get out, I don't want you here anymore. Like, you're taking your time, whatever. So anyways, later that night, it was around like 3 a.m, she goes to his hotel, she rings me and she says, she's like whispering, she's saying like, oh, like, Siren, can you come like get an Uber from me, like whatever. And I was like, are you okay? And she said, no, like, you know, I need to go. And she's like, actually, no, wait, 1 minute. Anyways, so later that morning, she told me what actually happened. So she wanted to leave around 3 a.m. when she called me. But then he apparently, she said, oh, you're either staying and take your clothes off or you're leaving. So she stayed because they had history and she just felt like, you know, he had all this power. Like, she felt so gullible in the moment.
Hey bro, I got an update from Australia. You're gonna wanna hear this one, my guy. Someone from Perth hit me up and imagine he showed me the girl. You see this girl? I'm not gonna post her picture because of legal reasons, bro. I am not a dickhead. I'm a bit of a prick. Anyways, so this girl, bro, first of all, let me just say something, yeah? Get this out of the way. I'm gonna say it as nice as possible. You know, for a while, I've seen on social media that black men and a certain type of female, it always ends up wrong. I never knew about this. I've seen it recently, and now seeing this is like, whoa, you're probably getting the gist of what I'm saying. Now let me read this. So this guy's friend told him that this girl tried to do this to Bryson Tiller when he came to Perth as well, and they didn't follow through because there wasn't enough evidence. I was like, what? So Philly been set up? Yeah, bro. I was like, damn, we got to free him up, bro. That's why you would want to know. Oh yeah, because no one knows about this, bro. No one's saying this anyways. Because I'll be real, man. You know, man's a real guy. I used to watch Philly. You know when he was coming up, I used to fuck with him. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's that same thing, you know, when a person blows and then there's change. In my eye. But anyways, bro, this is real shit straight out of Perth, my guy.
Wow.
So yeah.
Yeah, man, you gotta protect our sex workers, man. They doing a job.
Yeah.
No, for real. Dude, don't fucking laugh,
That
bro.
is wild.
Hey, you have to, man.
You don't know if that's
They gotta be
true,
safe,
son.
too.
I've never heard that. There could be a conspiracy. Of course, everybody gotta be safe.
You gotta be safe, too. Hey, man.
True. Hey,
Come
all
on, bro.
love to everyone hustling out there.
I was thinking about this.
Yo.
How
love.
dare you? First of all,
Go ahead.
they're soldiers. Think
Exactly.
about this. They run off to war by themselves and they fight battles that no one else wants to fight. Okay? And
That is true.
do you know what I'm saying? And they have their reasons for doing it, just like a soldier does. They might have family back home. They might have ambitions for more money.
We're not
One of the
making
two.
jokes at the situation. If it's true, of course, he needs to go to jail.
Go to
True.
jail.
All right, let's backtrack to that because I don't want you audience thinking like it's a funny situation. But yeah,
Exactly.
he's a wild dude. So all his fans is like, yo, I could see this homie doing it.
That's crazy.
He be wilding.
True.
You know what I mean?
Nah. Can't
In
do that.
Australia, you don't want to go to jail in Australia.
You dummy.
Down under.
Dummy. Yeah, you ain't getting back out.
Philly's lawyers, however, didn't let this slide without pushing back. They raised questions about the prosecution's case, pointing out that the alleged victim hadn't mentioned anything about an assault.
I personally know quite a lot of creators who've either worked with him consistently, or know a lot about him through being in the UK scene. And most of them, all of them have negative things to say about him.
Really?
Yeah. What I know is that from all the people I know who have interacted with him, they all say a lot of the similar things. He's very aggressive with ladies, and they all say he's incredibly arrogant and very like pompous when the cameras are off, and he's just very mean towards people.
Gotcha.
If you're in any sort of position, like celebrity, at his, like, look, he's not the most A-list dude ever. Don't get me wrong. But he's big enough to have a huge following. Where, like, especially in Australia, when we're starved of celebrity. So when anyone comes here, we're fascinated by them. So you have people like video. So he's a major, here when he was in Promised, I'm sure he was walking around like A-list, right?
Yeah.
So when you're in that kind of eye, how can you mess up to a point where you're gonna leave yourself vulnerable to this kind of situation? You're just stupid, or you're taking too much drugs. You drank too much.
Ego, or could it be ego too? Like, I'm a celebrity, you should know.
Exactly.
You should do whatever I say type. Or
but even then, bro, you have to know. Like, you have to know. There's gonna be consequences.
And to be fair, now this makes a lot of sense to me because I've seen like podcast clips of him talking about how he talks to women really badly. And like for clarification, I didn't take anything to heart. I don't want anyone to be like, oh my god, what a horrible guy. So we're like exchanging DMs back and forth. I was 20 at this point. Yeah, I was 20. And then he like finds my YouTube videos and he's like sending me pictures of myself in my videos, like telling me he didn't like what I was wearing or like he didn't how I looked in that video. And then like I can't remember what I responded.
Not a crime. Fucking off, bro. Isn't it weird? Yo!
Some of them actually get infatuated by this. It's like, okay, the celebrities, little girls come up to them and stuff like that. But when they see a girl that is rejecting them or not wanting to give them that love, they're like, okay, this is something I want to chase.
Yes.
And I have to accomplish this, so yeah, it could be like that too.
It's a kink, man. Yeah. So FBG Duck's mother is suing Lil Durk, Dolce Gabbana, King Von, the city,
the mayor,
the baby,
the goddamn baby on the sidewalk, the homeless man sitting on the bench.
Not a day goes by that I don't think about him.
Now his family is coming forward with a lawsuit, trying to tie his murder to another Chicago rapper, Dirk Banks, who goes by the name Lil Durk.
The mother of the rapper killed that day in the Gold Coast is suing another rapper. She claims that he and his record labels profited from the 2020 shooting.
Does she have a point, Cloud Babies? Because if you think about it, right? Hey, the city gotta pay. Dolce Gabbana gotta pay.
City gotta pay.
Dolce Gabbana gotta pay.
No.
You know why? Because there's no security in front to protect a shooting.
That security guard ain't getting paid enough to do shit. Bro, if I was that security guard standing in front, I'll walk right into that motherfucking store and close the door.
I'll give you the best Michael Jackson moonwalk I've ever seen.
Bro, are you kidding? I'll quit right then and there.
You have two crazy rappers going back.
You're not even in the store.
No Diddy.
You didn't even come in the. You can even come in the store.
I'm not protecting no
You're not
shooting.
coming out there to the sidewalk.
No way.
You kidding? That's a crazy lawsuit. That's wild.
Son, it's wild, but she might win, son, because,
dude,
he was alive apparently for 17 minutes and nobody really helped him.
That is a long time.
That is a long time.
That is a long time.
So she got a point there. That's why she got me. I'm like, oh God,
that's a lot.
That's crazy.
That's
He could have been safe.
Even a minute is a long time.
Who called? Nobody called 911.
Nobody called somebody.
I mean, people would have ducked and ran away to active shooting scene. Like, no one wants to be there.
True.
People would have run away and stuff. Like, we would have known, like, maybe the shooter could probably be in the car somewhere just trying to see if any of his, guys are going to come around to help him out.
And then she's also saying that they profit from the son's death.
Now, this is where it gets...
You know what I mean?
Now, this is where...
They make song about it.
They might have a point. Dirk dropped songs that was clearly referencing Duck afterwards. He literally have a song called Should've Ducked.
They make all sorts of stuff about it, but like...
Cocky.
Now, this is where null and void here. This is where I don't agree. And Adam 22 thinks the same thing. He says, I hope you don't win.
Oh my God, Mama Duck. I always want to have your back, but sometimes you just be doing the goofiest shit ever. This has got to be one of the lowest of the lows in the history of drill music. That she has taken it upon herself to sue Lil Durk, King Von's estate, Dolce and Gabbana for not having adequate security outside of their store, etc. Like, just reading through the news articles about this is some of the craziest shit I ever seen. Mama Duck, newsflash. Your son was embroiled in a gang war. Anytime one of his ops died, he promptly made songs about it, posted about it on social media. He was no better than the rest. Long live Duck, but he was on the same exact bullshit that Dirk, Von, etc. were on. And now you're out here filing a lawsuit just because Dirk happens to be rich. Like, this is some real sad shit. And, man, I'm gonna be real. I hope it don't work out for you.
But he made the great point of like, so was Duck.
Yeah.
Everybody was in that. That's what it was.
Yeah.
They were all being foolish. It shouldn't be happening. It should be King Von should be an example for the rest of the rap game.
No.
No,
I agree. I agree with you 100%.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know,
her son was part of the problem too.
Exactly.
No disrespect. Like, you know what I mean?
You know?
So suing the city, to me, that's silly. But at the same time, she does have a case, bro. Like,
I guess
you profiting from it. You saying, I killed my son, this and that, You making millions of dollars. Like, she's
she just mad her son didn't make
her
a million.
source. Her source of income is completely tarnished. You know what I mean? And she's grieving. She needs some source of like
get a job.
That's a bit harsh, though. It might just be a mom trying to get justice for a baby.
Yeah, that's true, bro. Sorry, my bad. But get a job. If you're looking for money, get a job. Because look, Lil Durk got money, and so does King Von's estate, and that's why she's suing on the big stage in front of cameras.
Yeah.
If she really wanted justice for her baby, she could have gone to the state house courthouse and done it with no camera.
I don't wanna be lonely tonight.
Cloud Babies, we have a special guest in the house.
Before we get to that.
All right. JB Combs, artist from Australia, Brisbane to be exact, right?
Yep. Of course.
So how you been, man?
Bro, I've been great. You know, it's been a journey. You know, coming to Australia like in the year 2018. You know, having to network with people. You know, find my rhythm around here and found like I say the community as well. It's been a journey, but I'm happy. I'm growing, meeting new people. You know, making music. And going to shows, most importantly, going to shows and stuff, you know, because,
You got music that's coming out, like you're doing regular releases?
Yeah, I have this, you know, I don't know if it's a bad habit or a good habit, but, you know, it's good for the hustle. I tend to record every day because every week.
Yep.
Yeah, make music every week.
Perfect.
I make a new song for every show that I go to, read the crowd, like, know what I'm going
you
to
try
perform.
To cater to the crowd?
Exactly. So I've got lots of stuff in the archive. But right now, I'm just like in the business phase, trying to see how I can roll them out at the right time. You know, promote them. You know, see how.
Create the visuals.
Yeah, exactly, the visuals as well. Exactly.
Roll it out in the right way.
True. Facts. Yeah, I mean, it seems you know a lot about artists as well. You pretty much know the awesome man. But yeah, you know, we're still on the journey.
Yes.
Yeah.
What kind of music do you do?
So I think a lot of people don't know this. I started off as a rapper first, and this was after I finished high school in the year 2009. 2009, finished high school, started as a rapper. Around the same time, Drake, Nicki Minaj, Justin Bieber, they all were in the limelight around the time too. So they're one of the people I look up to.
Yep.
So I'm very, very I'd say diverse when it comes to sound. I can go on, influenced by that, you know. And right now, I'm currently tapping into the Afrobeats because I feel like there's a niche here in Australia.
Ooh, it's blowing up, man.
Yeah, it's blowing up, you know, so I'm tapping into that.
Every club.
Yeah, and I'm always happy when they say Afrobeat artists, they're looking for Afrobeat artists for a show. Sorry, I talk too fast.
It's all right, bro.
They come to JB Combs because I'm Nigerian. I make, let me blow my own. I make pretty good Afrobeats.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to give myself my flowers. So y'all check me out.
Yes.
So yeah. I released a song called 1 in a Million just like 2 weeks ago. If my March is right, 27th of September. And it's currently doing numbers, and I'm still pushing that.
Planning on do more numbers. Y'all gonna check it out right now.
By God's grace, man.
Play that, man. Play it up.
Yeah, of course.
So with the Afrobeats, that's like something you said you just tapped into. That's huge in Australia, huh?
I tapped into it, and I find it very easy whenever I record as well. Because if I'm going for like, you know, rap, hip hop and stuff, I have to sit down and actually write the bars, think about it. But Afrobeat, I can just sit in front of the microphone, just like na 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 na, go by, just vibe, and everything just come, you know, and it's pretty easy.
You know what? That makes it even better because like it's pure,
very pure.
Sometimes, man, like you got music, that's good music, right? And it has a good rhythm, and it makes people move already. All you got to do is settle into what that pocket is, and then you're fucking sold.
Exactly.
You know? Especially with like nowadays, I think for a long time, apart from electronic music, hip hop music was suffering for like apart from trap, like dance styles of music. So now that we have like Afrobeats is coming and now given the like platform or like, you know, a type of music where they play in hip hop clubs.
And
everyone can dance to now.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Everybody.
Exactly.
You know, like it's great.
The sound is a happy sound.
Yeah.
You know, it's a happy sound. You listen to it, you start moving.
You can't help but move.
Afrobeat artists are making more than rappers. A lot of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People be forgetting how big Africa is.
Just in Nigeria alone, we've got like 35 states and 1 federal capital territory. And aside from that, we've got like more than 100 tribes. But the main one in Nigeria is Yoruba, Igbo, and Hausa, and I speak Yoruba. And Yoruba is where the originator of Afrobeats, Fela Anikulapo Kuti, is from as well. He's Yoruba as well. So we're pretty much, from the grassroots as well, So yeah.
Damn, that's dope. That's
connected.
It's a lot of like, I wonder as well, like as it picks up and gets more steam. And like, I guess the new artists also gonna pay homage to like the originaters.
Yeah, originators.
It's nice that they get their flowers too in a way. I wonder like it'll start to circle back and like a lot of those artists might come to Australia as well.
Facts. Yeah.
Keep blowing the scene up as well.
Yeah, I think Promised Land said they're gonna have like Wiz. Wiz is someone I also look up to as well because he's like very chilled and stuff, minds his business and all that. Yeah. But when he wants to come out for people that are talking shit about him, he comes out and he doesn't back out like J. Cole. He comes out and he's like, yeah, y'all
like J. Cole.
Y'all talking to me? Talk to me, man.
I love it.
Yeah. So that's I look up to like Wiz and a couple other artists that make Afrobeats as well. Even though we said it is not an Afrobeat artist because right now it's like every artist coming from Africa or Nigeria to try to bottle them in Afrobeats, but we make R&B. We make hip hop. We make like a lot of songs. It doesn't have
to be a thing where you get pigeonholed.
Exactly. Yeah. We don't like being in the box, man.
Fuck that.
No, we don't want that.
So did you are you thinking of changing your name because Diddy Combs? JB
Combs. Oh man, that's a very interesting question.
No, because Diddy right now is in serious trouble. Do you want to be having the same type of name?
I can get away with that. My Combs is with a Z, not an S.
That's true.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I can get away with that.
You get away with that? Okay.
I can get away with that.
That was slick.
I'm in.
Bro, you just acronym real quick and do like a little nickname on your real name by JBC. You just be JBC.
JBC sounds lame, man. It sounds lame, bro. It sounds lame, man.
You got too many BC.
At first it was JB. It was just JB at first because my Nigerian name is Ajibola.
Yeah.
So that's Yoruba, meaning you wake up in the morning and find good things, wealth, happiness, money, all that kind of good stuff.
Wait, how do you say it?
Ajibola.
Ajibola?
Yeah.
So why don't you keep that? That's a dope ass name.
That's my name. That's my government name. But as an artist,
I use my government name for my rapping.
Bro, if my art, if my name was short, it'd be easy for me to get on stage and just say my name like easy. Like we have a couple of artists who are actually bearing their government name as well in Nigeria. Like Adekunle Gold.
Yeah,
that's his name. But for me, I'm like, my name is Ajibola. I'm like, I don't want that. It doesn't sound cool, man.
It sounds cool to me.
Yeah, it sounds cool to me too.
That's cooler than Tom.
It sounds out of here. Bro, you gotta remember, I started as a hip hop artist as well.
Yeah.
So imagine hip hop artist Ajibola.
At the time, I see you trying to cross. Yeah. You don't want to be pigeonholed either.
No, I don't want to pigeonhole. Exactly.
I just feel like it's you. Like there's different version of you. So what's the point of changing your name? I understand some people do it for business purposes, but like to me, it's like Kanye West.
I feel like
that's his real freaking name.
JB Combs is my alter ego. So what JB Combs does, Ajibola doesn't do.
That's
it. Don't say that. Don't say that. No, don't say that.
No, for real.
Too close to Diddy. No, that's Wayne. That's Bruce Wayne.
No. I feel like a lot of artists, have that, like, wherever they go to, like, it's like with people that know them, they know that their name, like family and all that. How they act in front of them is different from how they act in front of their fans and stuff. So I feel like JB Combs is more of a brand than an artist name, and it's a name that you don't hear too often. Yeah, and all that,
bro.
Yeah, you don't hear too often. Yeah, I know. I'm always open to that. But it's
JB Puffy.
Oh man,
that would really have a problem. Come on. Actually, all sorts of Diddy problems. Like,
I don't know fuck with dudes like that.
Diddy suing the government. Like I would expect you to know because you have the same name. Yeah.
Oh man.
I don't think people even forgot that Diddy's name was Combs.
Yeah, exactly.
People
don't know which one is
Stop
arrested.
reminding them, actually.
Yeah, that's right.
Why'd you guys like Sean Combs like this?
What's
up?
We like him. We don't like him too much.
I would be surprised if I see a whole shelf of Baby Hoy somewhere.
Bro, whatever we got the same shipment.
Oh man,
1,000 bottles.
We got 1,000
bottles. That's crazy. Where can we get your information, man?
Well, you can find me, on social media platforms, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube as well. JB Combs, JAYBEECOMBZ, not an S, Z. And my music is on Spotify, it's on iTunes, Apple Music, you know, all the streaming platforms, you can find them there. I just released One in a Million 2 weeks ago, 27th, so go listen to that. More songs coming out. Shout out to CK The Walker, shout out to Liberty Entertainers for putting me on, shout out to Craig Easter for putting me on as well. So like a lot of music coming out, features as well. So yeah, I'm active. Oh yeah, we active.
Cloud babies, make sure you check this video if you're still entertaining. If you are still here, we really appreciate y'all.
Yeah, we appreciate you. You know, click the next one and laugh with us. There's a lot more content on the way.